So I did it for a couple of years. When I get there, I give them money. They were five.
Okay.
Five boys that, what I want to say is that, in fact, in my youthful age when I was growing up,
Yeah.
I also hawk on the street by
okay.
selling PK, chocolate, Tatra, Nazet, Rob, and all those things. So when I see young men like that, I want to help. And the only way I can do that is that because I did that and still went to school, that is why I'm here. But if you do that and you don't go to school, you will not have any future. So I decided, I picked some boy from Medina Road there, hawking, and now he has finished poly and the rest. I just do that for them when I look at their personality and what they can do. But he was so smallish. So I said, look, you have to go to school.
Yeah.
So anytime I got there,
Yeah.
I think the school was running shift. Sometimes it's in the morning, sometimes it's in the afternoon.
Okay.
So when I get there in the morning and he's selling, I'll ask him, hey, why are you not going to school? I say, oh, I'm in the afternoon. Then sometimes I won't see him in the morning.
Yeah.
In the afternoon, I'll see him. So they were running shift. And I get colleagues of his to testify that he was going to school. But of late, I live in Accra more than Tema.
Okay.
So it was my wife who told me, hey, Obana na wa star no. And I'm saying, Baba, I say, I share my Obana kitwa no woman.
Yeah.
I say, wow, okay, that's interesting. But this side of the world,
yeah,
I didn't want to associate myself with him for people to think, say, I'm a braggart or whatever. So I stayed away. But what the guy has done is so marvelous that with the assistance I give to people, his is peanuts. Just a little.
Looking at what you've done for,
for people.
Others, yeah.
So for this young man to remember me, it was about, I think, last week, Saturday, not this one.
Okay.
The previous one. We had a call from a lady who used to work at the Oman FM on my general manager's phone that, look, this Abraham Atta says he wants to see Honorable Ken and say thank you to him before he goes to America for what he did for him. So how? This young boy. So I arranged with the manager and said, so we should meet. He's schooling in Cape Coast. So I asked them to meet me in my hometown. It's just 45 minutes.
Okay.
So when he came, I asked him why he's there. And he remembered vividly all the little things I did for him. What I did for those young men, my wife has called me that one of them has also finished. He says he wants to be a mechanic. So, okay, I'll just go and give him money to go and, The boy, those five boys, what I normally do is, he said 25th, but it's 26th.
Okay.
I normally throw parties on 26th December. And knowing me, if I don't give invitation cards because I'm a politician.
Yeah.
And I believe you should help others. So one day, if people come to your house to eat, so what?
Yeah.
But I tried it for 2 years continuous, and they almost destroyed the party because the crowd.
Yeah.
So this time we're controlling. So these young boys, honorable, I'm so okay. No my table, I'm a woman. So mba. Maybe I can be so let these boys come in.
Yeah.
No more better. And he remembered all those the monies I was giving him. And you're big, and you're big little things. And so for this boy to come back and say he wants to say thank you to me, it's very refreshing and encouraging. So look, I have bankers, engineers, medical doctors. None of them has even come back to say thank you to me, except one boy that took care of him in Kivas, and now he won the U.S. lottery. He's in America.
Wow.
He, every Christmas, he's in America, but he will let his family send hamper to my house. Wow. Apart from that guy, from my constituency, that's the only person. Nobody has even come back to say thank you to me. Those have taken them through high school to university. But this boy...
And they're all doing well.
Yes. I mean, they are bankers. One of them, I don't want to tell you what he did because Alhaji Bature even advised me because I'm not expecting anybody to come back.
Exactly.
I don't need anything. Maybe I'm doing God's work. You never know. Maybe one day I'll get a help from somebody just like this boy has shown appreciation. But sometimes it's so discouraging.
Yeah.
So discouraging when you see one of the guys, the medical doctor. I was in my constituency campaigning. And they asked me, what have you done? I said, I believe in human development. So I gave scholarships to these guys. Now this guy is a medical doctor. This guy is a banker. Okay, one of the banker, he got first class in Legon. I took him to Adsado College. November, he was in Adisco for only 2 years. He got 7 A's and a B and went to university. He used only 2 years to go to university, and still he got first class. So I was mentioning their name. The lady whose son is a medical doctor is an NDC woman. And the way they do politics in this country, I know, said the mother is an NDC, but we are human beings. Yeah. If the guy is brilliant, why not? William said the woman fought with the brother. That why should I even mention? So I've taken care of her son. I should never mention it anywhere.
When it's evident that you have.
Right, and the brother slapped her. Yeah. Her own brother slapped her. So we are very ungrateful. These boys, what I do for Mikro for any say, on say remote areas. It is some quite sad college is a former. So if you don't expose them to the urban life now, they feel inferior. No matter complex. So boys, Wesley. So for the woman to say that, say Ashimiana, I'll never forgive that woman.
That's quite unfortunate. That's very unfortunate.
Jimmy Mikrom for apart from Kushia boy and Nana in same crew, our America. Nobody. They feel we MP an obligation to help. It is not. On the boy, I really appreciate what he has done.
Honorable, let's look at it from this angle. I mean, aside from the fact that you had enough to support these boys, and he's going to where he is right now. If we put it aside, how does this gesture or where he's going to make you feel as an individual who out of nowhere you just saw this guy and decided to help him? I mean, from where he's going to right now, how's the feeling like for you?
Oh, it is very, very refreshing. It's so nice. I was in America and I watched the excerpts of his movie. I said, wow. No matter where you were born, if you are given opportunity, you can be somebody. And what tells me is that as leaders of this country, we are not doing well for the youth. Because you see where this guy, and I don't know if you have his... whatever he said. He said he is coming to say thank you to me because I took him to school. And it was through the school that they discovered him. So what I'm saying is that if the poor people are given equal opportunity, not the same money, but go to school, a lot of them will do very well. So to see this boy selling PK at Dashama toe boot and now a big star at the age 14, it's so refreshing. I feel so good for him. Say I'm part of whatever, but I didn't want to come out and say it until he himself said, "Oh, I want to say thank you to you," because I had they will misconstrue it. So me, I stayed away. It's only me and my wife that know. Say, oh, this boy.
So how long has this been under the wraps? For how long now?
Honestly, I did it for about 3 years. Okay. But when I left, for the past 3 years, I've been living in Accra more than Tema.
Oh, okay.
So I've not had a chance. He remembered me because just little things for you.
I'm particularly excited for the fact that you didn't give him money that go and chop the money and then, that's it. That you wanted to know if he's ready to go to school. Because somebody would have just said that, okay, take the money, go, and the next day, take the money and go. But you were interested in his education, his well-being, and that's what I'm particularly excited about.
When you are very good, they have a point. In my constituency, the problem they have with me is that they want to see physical structures. Even the physical structures, they still don't see what I've done. I believe in human development. So anything about education and health, immediately I help the person. First, when I came in 2001, I was in Cape Coast and the morning news, Radio Central, and they were teasing us saying, other onyahi, then another person saying, she, other saying dumpy onyahi, she, other saying kushia onyahi, she. So I asked my driver, what is free? Meaning 0%. So 8 schools had 0%. So I said, no way, we're going to change this system. So I started giving scholarships, and a lot of them. Now we have about 400-500 guys who have been to Pole University and all those.
And they're all doing well.
Oh, you know, in their own small way. Unfortunately, those coming now, there are no jobs. So, you know, some of them are home.
Your favorite music is Brother Brother. It means that you are very interested in our industry, the entertainment industry.
Oh, yeah, you know, I like that song. Mansa, my brother.
Yeah. I see. So if your party comes into power right now, the industry right now, a lot of issues are happening. People believe that the industry is going down, especially the movie industry. If your party comes into power, what are you going to do to improve it? Since you're